Sweetheart miss, sugar to kiss. I need you. I need you.
Hello, West Alameda. It's after 7 o'clock. It's time to give a shout out and thank you to all the frontline and the essential workers, to the doctors, the nurses, the medical staff, the longshoremen, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, the farm workers, postal employees, those who work in the stores, in the restaurants, the counselors, teachers, the parents. So please, if you can hear my voice, would you clap your hands, honk your horns, shout, make some noise! Let me grunting. Hey, Roshan, what's up? See, I'm smiling. Somebody said because I got a haircut, I need to smile, but okay, I'm smiling. What's up, everybody? Anyway, as always, I ask everybody to keep in your thoughts and say a prayer for those who've died from coronavirus all over the world. And here in the United States, prayers and thoughts for those who have tested positive for COVID-19, those who are in the hospital for non-related coronavirus things. People who are in the hospital because they're going through physical, emotional, mental stress and problems and things. People who are going through it because loved ones have passed away. A friend of mine, their friend just passed away too, so they asked me to, keep them in prayers. I don't know their name, but, there's a lot of people who, those of you who, someone who's passed away, so, let's keep them all in prayers and thoughts. And so, turn this thing around. Hey, Cruz. Today is day 325, February the 19th. And as of 6:30 p.m., those who have died from coronavirus is 2,465,445. Here in the United States is 507,746,000. And so say their names. I want to say the names of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Aiyana Jones, Francisco Serna. And today the name of the person I want to say his name is KUANCHUNG KAO. Mr. KAO is 33 years old. He was killed on April the 29th, 1997 by the Rohnert Park police. The police officer who killed him was Jack Shields. Rohnert Park, that's out there where the Grattan Casino is, where I was out last month, or beginning of this month. But anyway, that's out there where that is. So, like I told you guys, whenever I'm talking to you about stuff, I'm giving to you the information from what I have my research on Google and on YouTube. And normally, like the last few ones I've done it where I would go on YouTube and show you what was on YouTube. Sorry about that. So the strange thing about KAO is there's nothing on YouTube for him other than one little thing where somebody, there was like no police footage or no news media stuff. This happened in 1997, so I don't know if, I guess maybe everything is gone or whatever, but so let me just, from the information that I saw on Google, KUANCHUNG KAO was an engineer. So this is not like somebody that's like, off the block. Yeah, he's not, it's not like, he's an engineer. That's like big time, And his wife is a registered nurse. So he immigrated here from China and became an American citizen. Okay, yeah. He became an American citizen. And he had just got a promotion at his job as an engineer. He got a promotion. So what he did was he went to a local bar in Rohnert Park. And he was by himself and he was drinking, because, he's celebrating. I don't know why he wasn't with none of his partners or his wife or nobody, but he was just out there by himself. And one thing about having slanted eyes like me, see, I got slanted eyes. One thing about having slanted eyes is a lot of times we get, what are you? Where are you from? Are you Chinese? Are you Japanese? Are you Korean? What kind, what kind of Oriental are you? It's different for me because I was born here in the United States. When somebody come at me like that, I be, what you talking about, man? Nobody want to hear all that. But this dude was from China, and I don't know how long he been in the United States. I don't know when he became American citizen or whatever. But he was at the bar, and this white dude sat up there and said to him, "Are you Japanese?" And KUANCHUNG KAO took offense to that guy. I guess evidently, Chinese don't like to be called Japanese. Or, whatever. And he said, "No, man, I'm not Japanese. I'm Chinese." So the white dude said, like, all y'all look alike. And that's what we always get. We all look alike. Asians all look alike. Orientals all look alike, right? Can't tell. The thing with Filipinos is we get mistaken for also looking like we Mexicans or Puerto Ricans or whatever, right? But anyway, so Carl took offense to that. Don't forget now, the dude been drinking. And he told him, nah, so then the bartender knew Carl. And he said, man, come on, man, just go sit at the end of the bar. And he told the white dude, you go sit at the other end of the bar. You guys separate. Y'all don't even need to talk to each other. That's what the bartender said, and they did. So Cal had his drink, like I said, he was celebrating. He got this new job and everything. And then the white man came back over there and said something to him again. Cal got mad, and they jumped up. I guess they had a little altercation or whatever. But I guess, them little darts that they be throwing, at the bars, and they throw them darts and stick in the target. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Benjamin? What's up, Mark? So anyway, the white dude, I don't know if he threw the dart or he stuck him in the cheek with the dart or whatever, but, Cal got on his cheek. So the police was called. Now, I don't know why the white man didn't get in no trouble. I don't know why he didn't get arrested. I don't know. Of course, you do know what I'm thinking, right? Y'all know what I'm thinking. But this Rohnert Park is out there in the suburbs. And white boy didn't get in no trouble. So when the police came, they didn't do nothing. All they did was they told KAO, hey, you go home. And I believe the bartender called a cab for KAO to go home. Because he lived out there. He went home. And when he got home, he's standing outside his house, outside his home. Remember now, bruh's drunk. He inebriated. He intoxicated. He didn't just got, had his little fisticuff thing with the white man and stuff. And so, he mad. He yelling at the world. So the neighbors, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody want to hear all that, 2 o'clock in the morning. So they call the police. Hey, man, this dude drunk standing out here yelling and screaming and stuff. So the police show up. The first cop that shows up, he pulls up and, hey. And KAO, he had got a pole from inside his motorhome, which is, I believe, like the length of what you call that? You hang your clothes on. What is that called? Huh? No, not a hanger, the pole. The pole, the pole that you put the hangers on. But anyway, he had that and he hit the police car with the pole. Dude drunk. This ain't no... KUANCHUNG KAO is not Bruce Lee. He might be Chinese, but everybody Chinese ain't Bruce Lee. And Jackie Chan and none of that, right? So the cop was like, okay, you know what, dude drunk. I'm going to sit in the car. I'm going to call for backup. And that's what he did. He called for backup. So the backup turned out to be this cop named Jack Shields. Now, let me give you a little information about Jack Shields. Jack Shields had like 25 years in the department. Combined police and fire department. And he had made it all the way to lieutenant. And and then he ended up getting demoted down to patrolman because he did some shady stuff on the time cards, falsifying time cards saying people came to work and they didn't, or whatever the case may be, right? So he got demoted from a lieutenant down to a patrol officer. So, he already mad, I suppose. So when Jack Shields shows up, first thing he do is get over there and jump out the car. And the other cop was sitting in the car and said, "Baby, come on, man. The dude drunk. Let's just hold up." Now, remember I told you about KUANCHUNG KAO's wife, registered nurse. Keep that in mind, because that's important. She was up there doing what a wife would normally do, is like, "Hey, honey, come on, babe. Come on. You drunk? Calm down. The police is here. Come on, calm down." He's like, So she's trying to calm her husband down. The police, Jack Shields, tells the wife, "Move away from him. I have this." All right. Now, a lot of my Asian brothers and sisters, we kind of like, okay, you the police. You telling me I should move away. We gonna do it because we trust you. So that's what the wife did. The wife moved away from her husband. She basically had her husband under control, telling him, put the stick down and, come on now, do blah, blah, blah. And so she moved away from her husband. And then Jack Shields pulled out his gun. And then I guess he told him to put the stick down or whatever. And he shot him. Shot KUANCHUNG KAO. Shot him. And after he shot him, he laid down on the ground. Remember I told you his wife was a registered nurse? So she did what any registered nurse, medical professional would try to do, especially she's the wife of this man, her husband laying on the ground bleeding. She's trying to give him medical aid, first aid, do whatever it is that, a wife and a registered nurse would do to try to save her husband. And they got him handcuffed, and the police told the wife, get back. If you don't get back, we're going to arrest you. And see, I've never understood that. What is it she going to do? What's she going to do? Her husband laying there bleeding. That's her husband, and she's also a nurse. It's her duty as a nurse to try to render first aid. It's her wifely obligation as a wife to try to, help her husband. But the police wouldn't let her do it. By the time the medical ambulance showed up, homeboy had bled to death on the sidewalk. He was dead. So the crime was he was drunk in front of his own home. He had a pole. He hit the police car. I don't believe he was threatening anything. The police. He had the pole in his hand, which y'all already know you ain't supposed to have no pole in your hand when you're dealing with the police when you're the wrong color. So that's what happened to KUANCHUNG KAO. The police end up getting a search warrant because you know what they said? They said KUANCHUNG KAO was a martial arts man. They was frightened that he was going to do some kung fu because he's Chinese. And they got a search warrant and searched his house, and he had nothing to show that he was a martial. The dude was an engineer. He's like a nerd. He was a drunk nerd. Come on now. They did all that and found out that he didn't have nothing. All right, so you already know what happened. Wasn't no charges filed against Jack Shields. No charges. There was a civil lawsuit. Mrs. KAO, she got $1 million. They had like 2 twin sons and a daughter. 3 children. Now, $1 million sound like a lot of money, right? But as per the conversation I've been having, like what happened with Francisco Serna, they family got $400,000, but the lawyers got 1/3 of that. So I'm sure that the lawyer, and his lawyer was actually Burris, John Burris from Oakland. Okay, so Burris gonna get big bucks. The family ended up moving down to Southern California. The wife, she was like all depressed and stuff like that, but anyway, she got out of the depression. She didn't commit suicide. Her two sons went to college, and they became professionals and all this other kind of stuff. So that's what went down like that. But what I was really intrigued, besides all of this, was on YouTube. I go to YouTube trying to look and see what else is on there about the person whose name I'm calling out or whose name I'm saying their name. There was nothing on YouTube but one little clip that some guy got on there and was doing like basically what I'm doing. And he was talking about KUANCHUNG KAO and telling the story and stuff. I would have put him on here, but I don't know. He was just gonna tell you what I'm telling you, but he talk kind of slow and stuff, so he don't talk fast like me. And I got bored trying to listen to him. I'm like, man, I get more news looking at Google. So if you want to, go to Google. Here's his name. KUANCHUNG KAO, 33 years old. He's an engineer. April 29th, 1997, Rohnert Park. He was drunk in front of his own home, and there was no charges filed against the police. And they got $1 million, but like I said, they didn't get all that money. But we should also remember this whole thing started because homeboy was celebrating. He was celebrating. He got a promotion. He's an engineer. Engineers make big money.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody.
See, you know, I keep stressing this. We need to have police reform. We need to have police accountability. We need to have qualified immunity for the police eliminated. I don't know. You know, you guys look the name up, do your own research, and like I said, there's one little clip on YouTube about just the, you know, I shouldn't have said he talks slow. He don't talk slow. He just don't talk like I talk, and that was wrong for me to say that. I apologize. The man do talk good, but I just, I don't know. On another note, I got outside today. My granddaughter came over and I was with her. Wait a minute. Phoenix? Phoenix? You know, so the other night I was over there with my grandson with Sai Sakai. And now tonight, my granddaughter, Phoenix, she's out here.
Yes.
You know, Phoenix, hi.
Hello.
Want to say hi to Facebook with me?
Hello.
Yeah, y'all remember my grandbaby right here? This is Phoenix. Isn't she pretty? That's a pretty girl. Look at that. Look at that pretty smile. Phoenix, would you like to tell Facebook anything? Who would you like to give a shout out to on Facebook?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, that's fine. Did you have a good day today?
Yes.
I heard you did. I heard you're doing good in school. Hmm?
Yes.
Good? Can I have a kiss?
No.
Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Okay, well, happy Valentine's Day. I love you, grandbaby.
Love you too.
Okay. I got 2 kisses. All right, grandbaby. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I gotta do something.
Okay, so anyway, y'all, like I said, my names, say their names: Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Ayanna Jones, 7 years old, Francisco Serna, 73 years old, and now tonight, KUANCHUNG KAO, 33 years old, engineer, killed 1997 in Rohnert Park. Yeah. One good thing, I was told that now when I get on here and do this, I no longer have to say I need a haircut. I was told in no uncertain terms, stop saying I need a haircut because I don't need a haircut. But now I'm looking at my hair and I'm kind of like, okay. Yeah. But listen, everybody, Mabuhay, Ashe, Amandla, Hokahe, Harambe, Mahalo, Que Viva, Namaste, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Wa Alaikum Assalam, Wakanda Forever, and wear that mask, protect yourself, and protect other people, you know. And let's do this. So I am out of here.